Hi, this is Variety Chenevert for AKASHI Media Podcast Live, giving you a commentary on prisoner rehabilitation jobs. Did you know that prisoners are manufacturers to a lot of the everyday means that we use, such as our eyeglasses? I found out the other day when I went to go get my eye exam, my doctor and I were talking about how the frames are made. And he said, Did you know that the frames come from the penitentiary? I said, No. He said, Yes. Let me show you one of my receipts, orders for one of my clients. And different um, type of insurances. When you get your eyes exam, and then the doctor fills out your prescription for your eyes, and then the doctor sends your insurance information up to the penitentiary. So any state in the United States for people who need eyeglasses in any state or even any country for that matter. It's called a rehabilitation correctional facility for a reason, so people can be rehabilitated and corrected in a lot of ways, but also have job skills. So they're there to also develop job skills and have jobs in prison. But he did say it's not like they paying them a lot of money. He said that they get paid about maybe 80 cents an hour or something like that. Um, it's either under $1 or close to $1 or something like that. But yes, they do. They develop these great skills for designing our eyeglasses and our lenses for our glasses. And the orders go up to the penitentiary. Now, for the state of California, our eyeglass frames go up to the women prison facilities. And it's the women prisoners that design eyeglasses for the people in the state of California. But there's so many different jobs that the state makes deals with and business contracts with different businesses to partner with them to do business with them. So sometimes people are manufacturers and they use clothing designers to design their clothing from prison. I was told that Levi jeans are made also in the penitentiaries, and the men at the penitentiaries, like in Michigan and different penitentiaries who wear jeans that look like the Levi jeans, are made in prison. So these are a lot of different things that the prisoners get a chance to do. They get a chance to cook, learn how to cook and become chefs in prison, and they get certificates and they get nice credentials. And even in the state of New York City, well, not in the state of New York, but in the state, not state of New York City, but in the state of New York, they also can go to college. There's a college at New York University that allow the prisoners from New York to also attend New York University. New York University has a section for the inmates to attend prison to get a degree in college. I think that's just a beautiful opportunity to be able to be an inmate, to be able to get a degree from New York University, NYU. That's awesome, man. I really think that's really great that they have a second chance opportunity to be able to do so many things, they work in a lot of different areas. They work in social services. They work in a lot of different areas for second chance programs that they have for the inmates and everything. The public is probably not always aware of who's working on their files or working on anything that they have, but I think it might make people fearful by knowing that inmates have access to their records and things like that if they have certain jobs, you know. probably at the social services or at the housing authority or anywhere. People probably would be fearful to know, but that's where your tax dollars are going for you to pay for these type of services, so people can have a second chance in the society and community to start over, so they can be able to take care of themselves, because that's why it's called rehabilitation correctional facilities. And also the police department also sponsors most of these programs, if not all of these programs. You'll always find the sheriff department or the police department, like the Los Angeles police department, LAPD, and the sheriffs, or maybe the highway patrol or something like that. You'll always find their logos attached to most of these homeless community shelter programs and different programs like that. And there are a lot of inmates who get out and start their own businesses as well, to become entrepreneurs as well, with programs that they can start up and everything. I met a gentleman who was in prison for about 30 years or so, and he was telling me that he started a program for the people to take showers and things like that, and in Los Angeles. And he has a lot of sponsorships and things like that, that help him get started with his own business. So a lot of these businesses that are for the homeless programs are also started by ex-cons, people who used to be in the penitentiary. So I'm sorry, I have a little cold coming down. But it's good to know these things. But it's nice. It's nice programs, and people can take showers or um, um, have bath porta potties and bathrooms and things like that. And they give people a second chance to work in security and have job openings. And they're able to hire one another when they know that they have been in the penitentiary, versus being able to go to a job interview and they ask a question: have you ever been in prison before or jail? And then they automatically just say, oh, we can't hire. So these are the reasons why they have these programs set up, and people who are used to being in the penitentiary have an opportunity to become entrepreneurs, and then they can hire other inmates who used to have incarceration at one time, and also gives them the ability to be able to pay off their restitution as well. So these are some very good opportunities for people who are trying to make a second start in life. And I'm all for it, but it's also good to know which companies that they are as well. So it's good to know who you're working with, and who people work for, and the different opportunities that they have. And they share a lot of this information, to the public online as well, when you go to their websites. And they'll let you know that these different programs or jobs or companies that have been formed, hire second chance opportunity jobs for people. And I know that the Work Source Center is one of them that have different listings of different companies that hire ex-offenders as well for jobs and everything, to get a job, to get started, and things like that. So I just wanted to share this commentary with you to let you know that, really unique things of having our eyeglasses done, and when our health insurance pays for our eyeglasses, or different insurance companies pay for our eyeglasses and things like that, that your information is being sent I'm sorry, is being sent up to the prison system. Okay then, this is Variety Chenevert for AKASHI Media Podcast Live, giving you a commentary update on medical exams and insurance policies and things like that, that our states allow our inmates to help us in our everyday communities, from the outside to the inside, and the inside to the outside. Take care. Bye-bye.